Hi, my loves. Johanna Burkhardt here. I want to talk to you guys for a moment about the election and the energy that we are currently feeling. And I touched on this in the November update, energy update, and I will link that to this video once it uploads to YouTube. But before I do want to say that I am recording this from a self-isolation for 8 days. I'm going under self-isolation where I don't talk to anybody, and I really just reclaim all of my personal energy, and that's a choice that I have made. So if you are a follower of me, if you are a student of mine and you've been messaging me, please know I'm not ignoring you. I'm in self-isolation, and I will get back to you on November 11th. But I chose to make this recording in my own energy and to put it out there because I woke up, and I'm somebody, you guys, I haven't been watching the news. I don't watch the news. I don't dive into that stuff. And if I do, I have a very purposeful intention as to why I'm watching. But as I talked about in the November energy update, this election was held on the day Mercury went direct. Mercury rules our postal service. It rules communication, right? Technology. The fact that there is no clear winner right now is actually something that I said would most likely happen. So please don't see this as a bad thing. See this as this is how it was supposed to happen, right? The last time that there was an election on the day that Mercury went direct, we had massive recounts. We had court battles. It's been historic evidence of this happening in the past. So I want you to know that first and foremost. I want to remind you of that if you did watch the November energy update. If you didn't, again, it's linked at the end. Please watch it. There's going to be a lot of valuable information in there about this month. This month is going to be volatile energy. There's a lot of uncertainty in the air. And for me personally, who didn't watch the election, who did not play in that energy at all, who was very sacred with her energy, still woke up exhausted this morning, still woke up feeling the collective anxiety. And it's right there underneath the skin. It's right there underneath the surface. It's almost like you want to escape yourself, or that you want to keep yourself preoccupied and busy or there's other people that are feeling frozen, like they literally don't know what to do because they're waiting for somebody to tell them who their leader is. And I know from a third dimensional ego perspective, we have a leader of this country, but we won't always have this government the way that it is. It is going to dismantle. It is going to dismantle. And I predicted Trump to win. As a psychic, I was looking at probabilities and potentials. I'm really good at looking at the potentials. And I still believe that Trump will win. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's okay, because that means that the collective consciously decided that they needed to experience something else in order to ascend the fastest. We're always going to do the energy collectively is always going to be chosen what's in the highest and best for us. And highest and best does not mean comfortable and safe. It does not mean easy peasy flowing down the river. This is an awesome journey. Highest and best means the quickest way through. And the quickest way through is through the flames. It's through the fire. It's not taking the long scenic route. It's not giving your power away to somebody outside of you. Stop standing there waiting for someone to decide who your leader is. You are your leader. You are your governor. You are the president of you. And if tomorrow the whole government system went away, could you sustain yourself? Could you make your own food? Could you be responsible for having resources to exchange for items, whether we want to call that money or something else, right? Would you be able to self-govern? Would you be able to lead yourself? This is why everything that I do in the Self-Mastery Academy is about getting a master's degree in you, learning you, trusting you, how to govern you, how to lead first, how you go first, how you lead, because you are the change that we need to see. Stop putting your power into other people's hands. For a long time, the guides have said the minute the humans stop voting is when the biggest change is going to happen, because they're still giving their power away to somebody outside of them, who, by the way, has no intention at all of doing what's highest and best for you. And I know a lot of people believe that, but it's not the case. Their intentions are not pure. They never are. We need to have a system in place that is looking for me, for you, for us. And the current system we have does not do that. It doesn't work like that. So it's got to come down. So honestly, whoever our collective chooses to be the leader of this country, either way, the government is going to dismantle. It does not really matter which person they put in place. They are both being manipulated at some level. Okay? As far as the energy goes, so well, first let me say this, because this is the big thing. If you're watching TV, if you're on social media, if you're following the election results like a hawk, stop. Stop. Come back to you. If you still want someone to lead this country and you want to give some of your energy and power to that person, hold that person in your intention. See them as the clear winner. See them as the leader that you want for our nation to go through this dismantling, to be the captain of the dismantling. See that person, see them as winning. Hold that strong in your energy. Don't waver, because if you're watching the media, it's an illusion. The media has an agenda. They have somebody that they want to push their agendas, to allow things to be easier for them. So what happens is a lot of times in the past, in these elections, what they do is they try to swing you, right? It's manipulation through illusion. Let's make them think that candidate A is winning, even though secretly we know candidate B is winning, because they know mind control. They know how to control your mind. They do it with advertising on TV commercials. They do it on social media. They do it by the chemicals they put in your food, the additives that they put into your water. Okay? Stop watching that, because they're going to try to swing you. Because if you walk into a crowd of 100 people, right, and then 20 people walk in, and you're the minority, and 100 other people believe one thing, are those 20 people going to fight? No. What's most likely going to happen? Those 20 people are going to cave and say, well, I'm outnumbered. Might as well just let that person win. Might as well just go with what they want. What do you want? What do you want? This is what you need to hold your intention of. This is what you need to focus on. What do you want? Forget about what society wants. Forget about anything else. What is going to be in the highest and best for you, for your growth, for your evolution? Focus on that and hold it until the cows come home, right? Don't waver because you think the majority. Don't surrender to that. This is not a time for surrender in that form. What it is a surrender time for is control. Let go of control. You can't control this. There is not a damn thing that can be done. What's going to happen is meant to happen for us, however that looks. So what are some things that you can do? Because right now, so many people are feeling stuck in the mud. Again, I said this in the November update. A lot of people are going to be like, this is going to be like the week the world stood still, because everybody's standing there frozen in mud going, who's my leader? Who do I look to? What's going to happen? So I can kind of already, as soon as I know it's Trump or Biden, I can go down the road of, well, this is what's going to happen next. And this is what's going to happen next. I can begin my assumption train of what's going to happen in the world today so that I can then create my life accordingly. Do you see the problem with this? I know not everybody's going to like this video, and frankly, I don't care, because this is my truth and this is the information that I've been guided to bring through. So if you don't resonate with this, this is okay. I still love you. I respect your choice. You are a free will being. Your beliefs will create your reality, period. Just as my beliefs will create my reality. In my reality, I don't wear a mask. In reality, I don't have all these issues. In my reality, I have healthy food. Money flows to me easily, right? I create my reality. just as you do, based upon your beliefs. You don't like your reality? Change your beliefs. Beliefs are barriers. Okay? And we have to have some form of belief. We have an ego. That's not going to go anywhere. But those beliefs need to be very malleable. Okay? We don't need brick beliefs. That is not going to get you anywhere. So if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling frozen, if you're feeling overwhelmed or uncertain, one, breathe. Drop your shoulders. Okay, breathe in. Drop your shoulders. Come back to this now moment. Bring all of your focused attention into this now moment. Are you safe in this moment? Can you look around wherever you are and find something that brings you peace and joy, something that makes you feel appreciative or grateful or thankful? Have you pulled out your list? Remember in the November energy update, I said, create a list of things that immediately drop you into peace, that immediately invoke memories of love and compassion and grace. Whether that's things, songs, food, activities, gardening, playing, laughing with your kids, meditation, walks in nature. Come back to yourself. Access that list. Find things that bring you joy and peace and bliss. Stop tapping into the collective uncertainty that's happening. Come back to yourself. Come back. Manage your energy. Remember, you don't need to protect your energy because you're only ever going to attract that in which you need to see at a subconscious level. So when you manage your own vibration, and frequency, there's no need for protection. So what does that look like? Yes, that can be salt baths. Yes, that can be walks in nature. Yes, that can be eating clean food, not processed, fried junk food. Don't be stress eating. Yes, that's drinking lemon water. It's meditating. It's playing. It is keeping your energy away from people that drain it, that abuse it. It's not going out and playing in those realms. It's not watching the media 24/7. Manage your energy. We all each need time alone to be in our own energy, to clear our auric field, right? For those of you that have the Healy, right? This is a good time to run your Healy programs, right? This is an energy healer in a small device. If you don't know about the Healy, message me. I'll get back to you. I'll get you some content on it, information on it. This is a good time to really look at the mirror and say, could I govern myself? Could I lead myself? If tomorrow the whole government went away, would I be able to sustain myself? Would I know what to do? Or would I still be looking outside of myself? So remember, this is not anything we can control. Your job is to control your frequency, your vibration. It is to control your energy field. It is for you to come back to yourself in every moment and to remember that you are the creator of your reality, that you are the governor, the president. It's you. Stop giving your power away to people outside of you, whether that means an ex-spouse or a child or a boss or a client or the person at the grocery store or the governor or the president or a doctor. It doesn't matter. Quit giving your power away to somebody outside of you. You are powerful beings. Over the next 2 or 3 years, there's a lot that's going to be dismantling. And it's all a good thing. It's all happening for us. We have never been through anything like this. This is completely new territory. So you get to decide how you take this journey. Are you going to allow it to be one that's full of ulcers and stress and anxiety and overwhelm and body aches and disease and financial problems? Or are you going to allow it to be something that allows you to come back to yourself, to be present, to take things in the small things in life and see the appreciation for those and expand it, to fill yourself with gratitude, to live for this effing moment? Live for this moment. Because the next moment is determined by how you react or respond in this moment. Energy builds. It's a spiral, right? It grows. So what you do right now in this moment is going to change your next now moment. That is the only thing you can control, is this now moment. Can you come back to yourself? Don't argue with people about who should win or who is winning or what's going to happen if they do win. That is, again, you giving your precious energy, your life force to somebody else. This is done. At the end of the day, when everything is said and done, what will be highest and best for us on a collective level will be. Don't allow people outside of you to influence what you want at your core or what you know to be true at your core, including me. You get to decide. You get to decide. You are your president. You are your governor. You lead you. And if you don't know how to do that, jump into the Self Mastery Academy. Learn how to lead yourself. I'm sending you guys all so much love and compassion. This isn't going to be determined quickly. It's going to take a little bit of time. So stop focusing on it and focus instead on what you want. What you want for your life, for the world. What do you want in this now moment? Focus all of your intention on what you want to create, not at the war that's being played. That is the power we have, yet we continuously come together and give all our power to a select few. And I think it's time that that's stopped. I am awake. Are you? It's time to be the change. It's time for you to lead yourself. And in doing so, you will lead the way. So I love you guys, and I will hopefully see you soon.